Hey guys, this is Nathan. Today I'm going to share with you my thoughts on Marques Brownlee's YouTube course that is on Skillshare. This course shares how to make videos, how to script them, shoot them, and edit them. And this course, I feel from watching the entire hour and 15 minutes of it, that it could be used for people who are on TikTok, people who are making videos for any number of reasons, and also just the creative process in general. I think it's helpful. So let's go over some of my highlights and also some of the points that I think could have been better in this course. Let's begin. Number one, I think that what Marques did was really nice. At the beginning, he shares his thesis of why he makes videos, why he makes the videos the way that he makes them, and how he's refined that process over the years. He also goes through and shares how about 95% of everything that he says in his videos are scripted, and he goes through a really awesome way to script your videos. I actually tried to do that for this video here, and I have my notes, but unfortunately I'm not that great at memorizing phrases and delivering them time over time. I'm more of a one-take wonder type person, but it was really cool to hear his way of scripting videos, and maybe I'll help to implement more of that into my creative process down the road. Next, he also, in that scripting, showed how he differentiates what he wants to have, where it's talking head, where you're hearing the person there, versus some B-roll or something in the background where they're showing shots of a certain thing as he's talking about it. So it's really nice how he does scripting. Second, he goes over his way of shooting videos. He shows some lighting things, he shows audio, he shows lenses, he shows different equipment, and I think all that is really helpful. He goes over some of the mindsets to have and some of the things to be looking for when you're purchasing equipment. So I think that was really good. He could have elaborated on it more, but I think overall it was really nice. Next, he talked about things like researching the topic of the video that you're doing. He, throughout the entire video, was making a tutorial, or not tutorial, but a review on the Samsung S21 Ultra, that phone, and it was really nice to have that cohesive thought about that video throughout the entire course. So I thought that was really nicely done. They showed how they get different shots, things like that. Then they went into having some different tips on editing, and I thought that was neat to see his process through editing. He shows how he does his J-cuts and how he adds text, his thought process for text, things like that. I thought that was really nice to be able to just see where he's at in those different editing things. I think J-cuts are something that I should probably be doing more, but it was nice to see how someone who's a professional says, yeah, this is how I splice up some different content, so I can have just different lines and say, hey, if I messed up on something, didn't say it quite right, I can fix it. Because when you're that elite, or you're making those videos that are to the general public, where even if someone's not a tech person, they say, hey, I'm looking at buying this phone, they want to watch something that's going to be clear, concise, and to the point, versus something where it might be more rambling, because the people watching this video are enthusiast tech people who want to know if it's worth their time. So, with that being noted, he goes through editing, and I think that's really nice. He also goes through uploading to YouTube and the process and thought process behind whether or not or how much is too much editing, how much is too much time being spent on one video. I think that was really nice. But overall, very well packaged course, and for an hour and 15 minutes of your time, I think it's definitely worth it. And signing up for Skillshare, thankfully, it can be done completely for free, just with that credit card sign up process. But nonetheless, I hope that this video was helpful for you guys and helps to give you that kind of nudge to say, hey, go check out the course, see what it's like, leave a comment if you have your thoughts or your opinions. The one thing that I think they could have done better was in the editing process of their video. They were showing some editing clips where you're like, hey, look at how this J-cut lines up so nicely and how it sounds good. The unfortunate thing is that the audio they're using when they play back that footage is actually being recorded, like pointing at the computer and all this stuff, instead of it coming straight from like recording the screen capture and recording that desktop audio separately and putting that in when they're showing that playback. That would be so much better, but that's just my one little critique. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Marques did a great job with the course, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!